Welcome back to this WWE 2K25 interactive series, and welcome to Salt Lake City, Utah, and the Delta Center, which is laying host to Friday Night SmackDown tonight. Every single WWE fan in the arena in the Delta Center, they've been queuing for hours just to get a glimpse of their favorite superstar. But guys, I want you down below to drop a huge thumbs up on the episode. Make sure you subscribe. Get your comments down below because this is interactive. And ring the notification bell so you never miss an upcoming episode. But we join the commentary team, and Michael Cole says, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown, folks, where we have one hell of a show in store for you today. Me, Graves, and Saxton cannot wait to see what is in store. Corey Graves says, well, we know we have a championship match tonight and Royal Rumble and championship qualifiers. We have so much on the match card. I can't wait to see the WWE Universe's reaction. Michael Cole says, that's right, Graves, we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship and one hell of a main event, which may finally put family matters to bed once and for all. Michael Cole continues, remember, you can get superstars involved in the series by becoming a channel member, thus becoming the most interactive series ever. And Graves says, and of course, SmackDown will lead the way in becoming WWE's top show. What are your thoughts, Saxton? Saxton says, well, gentlemen, let me tell... Well, no time for that. Sorry, Saxton, you've taken up all the time whittering on, says Michael Cole. I'm hearing that Nick Aldis has just arrived and has something to say. SmackDown's general manager is here, and he says, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown starts this brand new era in style, and tonight I want you to leave likes, comments, and feedback on everything you see. We believe we have a product that you can be truly proud of. This is truly an interactive age in WWE, and with all our superstars ready for action, you can help cultivate careers, push for title opportunities, and of course affect the trajectory of anybody you want. That is amazing. This is our SmackDown roster. All the championships are vacant at the moment, and of course the hierarchy of the show structure. But Roman Reigns is in the arena, folks. He is out here with something on his mind by the looks of it. But your tribal chief is here wearing the final chief shirt, which I quite like because he is the only tribal chief. But Roman Reigns says, your tribal chief is here. I wouldn't miss an opportunity to be part of this historic WWE moment. SmackDown's first episode in this new dynasty. Of course, as a man who knows about dynasties, it's quite ironic. He's right. You see, I'm not here just to make up the numbers here on SmackDown. I'm here to wrestle, to be champ, and to create history. That means no more long hiatuses. I'm taking a more active role in WWE television. Well, that's a bombshell within itself. And he continues to prove to you I mean what I say. I will be in action tonight. Nick rang me earlier in the week to say that I would be in a Royal Rumble qualifying match. Of course, I agreed, but the man I will face... well, we have a history. I'll be in action against none other than the fraudulent tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. Although we share blood, that is about the only thing we have in common. By the end of the night, I'll make Solo acknowledge me. And Solo's backstage and he says, blood, we have more than that in common. I'll show Roman that whilst he's been a part-time bum, a new dynasty has risen. That's right, I'll be facing Roman and I will beat his ass. Solo's on one. Roman should have stayed at home with his family, with his kids, because tonight I'm going to embarrass him, and I'm going to make those kids cry as they see Daddy bleeding. A vicious Solo Sikoa, but over the next few weeks we've got the Intercontinental Championship match. Tonight we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. We also have the return of the European Championship, and here is the qualifying bracket for that. And we have the Tag Team Triumph, the Tag Team Championship qualifying bracket. And here is tonight's match card. We have got a plethora of matches in store for you tonight. Let us know down below what your favorite match from the match card looks like. And get talking, guys. Let's talk about tonight's show. And we're in the Performance Center where, once again, Shawn Michaels is going to remind you that now NXT has been disbanded, we need new talent within WWE. That's where you guys come in. Become a channel member and you can get your superstar involved with the series. We'll have tournaments to see which superstar is worthy. That's right, become a channel member and you can get your custom superstar in the series. They'll battle in tournaments and we'll see just who is the best. But backstage, Stephanie Vaquer says, I may be new to the main roster, but all that means is that I'm hungry. I will beat whichever bitch is put in my way. Tonight, I have 5 others to prove a point to. Nonetheless, I'll win that title and become Women's Intercontinental Champion. Wow, a fired up Stephanie Vaquer, and we have got so much going on these early segments, and confirmation that tonight's first match is the Women's Intercontinental title match, a 6-woman battle royale. Who do you think is going to win? Who's your favorite superstar in this match? Is it our first superstar out here into the arena, into the Delta Center? It is Chelsea Green, armed with the unprettier Chelsea. Well, she's definitely going to be in the mix for winning this championship. Normally known as maybe a humorous character or a superstar, she really could be in with a shout of getting her hands on the Women's Intercontinental Championship. But one of the more dangerous women in this match is Julia, who has been on the main roster for a little while, but I believe she still feels she has a point to prove as the beautiful Julia makes her way into the arena, hair dyed blue, but with all the passion, enthusiasm, and heart of a true warrior. How many of you guys have got Julia down to win this match? And let us know. Get talking. It's interactive. Who do you really think is going to win this match? Put it down in the comment section below the video and then come back to let us know if you got it right, as the prodigy Roxanne Perez is the next superstar making her way into the Delta Center arena tonight. She'll soon be joined in that ring by 5 other superstars. Can she walk out of the Delta Center with the Women's Intercontinental Championship? And a woman we heard from earlier, the fired up Stephanie Vaquer. She could be perhaps the favorite to win this bout, but with a lot of fierce competition in the squared circle, it's going to be no easy feat for Stephanie Vaquer to kind of follow up on her promise. What do you guys think? And the next superstar making her way into the arena, it is Lola Vice, the Latina who possesses a hell of a right hook. This former MMA star certainly may look pretty on the outside, but she can certainly pack a punch, and it is a deadly weapon, and it could win her the Women's Intercontinental Championship. But the veteran now entering the ring, it is Bayley. Bayley will be one of the favorites, I would suggest, to win this match in fantastic attire. Bayley makes her way into the arena, and I'm going to install her as probably the early favorite just because of all of her experience within a WWE ring. But you guys will let us know who's going to be walking out with the Intercontinental Championship wrapped snugly around their waist. Who's going to be holding it up high aloft as they beat 5 other superstars. And this match does get underway. Lola Vice there went straight away with a spinning back fist. That is incredible. And Bayley has gone in with a rose plant. This match has literally started from 0 to 60. It has gone bonkers. And Roxanne Perez there with a pop rocks. And guys, I don't know if this is going to be a long match as Lola Vice. I think she's gearing up for another. She got another spinning back fist in. It goes for the cover on Julia. Is this match going to be over before it's really even begun? There's the 2 count, but Julia does kick out. All of this early flurry. Superstars still have got quite a lot in the tank. Chelsea Green and Lola Vice. Lola's been extremely impressive in the opening segments of this match, and Julia now trying to get some revenge. And Julia, I do believe, is going for the Northern Lights bomb, and it connects onto Lola Vice, goes for the cover, and the referee gets there. Not even a 1. Roxanne Perez there cleverly stopped that pin before it even started. Stephanie Vaquer, meanwhile, went outside the ring and picked up a microphone. This match is going to be a no disqualification, so weapons are welcome in this bout, as Lola Vice with a big forearm there to the face of Stephanie Vaquer. And now I think Stephanie has got herself the SVB, and now goes after Chelsea Green. But I think we're heading backstage, and LA Knight says, y'all talking about tribal chiefs and whatnot, but no one is talking about LA Knight. Yeah! With a Rumble qualifier coming up, it's obvious that I walk out on top and into the Rumble with the huge advantage. Yeah! And LA Knight is talking about the Royal Rumble qualifier that he is in, and more on that a little bit later as we traverse this episode. But back to the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, and Julia has just suplexed Chelsea Green there, and Roxanne Perez. Julia going for the pin on Chelsea, and a hammer has also been entered into the ring. Remember, this match is a no disqualification match. Weapons could be the winning superstar's friend, but they could also become an enemy to any of these women in the ring as they get absolutely bludgeoned to pieces with it. And now Lola Vice. Lola Vice has been super impressive. Probably the most inexperienced in this match if you were to go by just how much these superstars have wrestled. And remember, you can get your own superstar in the series by becoming a channel member. So go and do that straight after this episode as Vice continues the onslaught, and it's against Stephanie Vaquer. Julia, who has been quite disappointing so far, is laying prone outside of the ring, and Stephanie Vaquer likewise parallel the other side of the ring. And it's Lola Vice, the only woman standing tall in the ring. I'm telling you, Lola Vice could just win this thing, you know. Roxanne Perez is also outside trying to... Oh, she just got drop kicked there by Julia. And it's Chelsea Green and Lola, the only two. And Green goes for the cover. And the referee gets the 1 count, and it is the 2 count. And Stephanie Vaquer broke that pin up and now goes for the sledgehammer. I need to catch my breath, guys. This match has just gone crazy. It really, really has. Remember, the Royal Rumble is in 3 weeks' time. Who could be heading to the Royal Rumble if we see an unprettier from Chelsea Green onto Stephanie Vaquer? Who's going to the Rumble as Intercontinental Champion? Will it be Chelsea Green? And it's broken up there by Julia, who spotted that from the outside of the ring. And now Julia and Chelsea Green go at it in the middle. Vaquer gets to her feet. Lola Vice picking up the trash can lid. And Julia with the cover there on Vaquer. And it's the 1 count. It is a 2 count. It's not quite, but it's been broken up by Roxanne Perez, who then gets the trash can lid. Cannonball off her brain, really. And we see another Northern Lights bomb by Julia. And down goes Stephanie Vaquer. And again, Stephanie, she promised us a win tonight, but with her performance so far, it's far from a winning match. And Roxanne Perez now goes for a Russian leg sweep on Chelsea Green. Everybody in the ring, bar Julia, who once again has to go outside to kind of recoup, build up some fatigue, kind of eye up this match and see just what is going on, survey the damage. But Bayley looks like now she is ready to perform one of her finishes or a signature move, but it's interrupted there by Chelsea Green. But Bayley will continue to go again after Lola Vice, but Stephanie Vaquer spotted it and kind of stopped the shark eyeing up its prey. If you want to get a tweet in an episode as well, you can by becoming a member, just like Rawsome619, who says Stephanie Vaquer in WWE is WWE's best superstar right now. Charlie James says, cannot wait to see Jey Uso and LA Knight in action later. Free the RKO2 says, so if I become a member, I get my superstar in the series. Jack in Sock says, I've got my ticket for the Rumble. Bring it on. Off to Indianapolis I go, which is where the Royal Rumble will be taking place from. Bayley, armed with a kendo stick, is on the outside of the arena, but still outside of the ring. And now she does get the better of Bayley. Chelsea Green rolls to the outside. Lola laying prone in the ring. And Roxanne Perez up on her feet and probably just about to break up the pin from Julia there, and she does. All of these women are trying to get the 3 count, but there's too many women in this match, and they're all too with it to let any pin go unnoticed as Chelsea Green now enters the ring. Who would look the best with the Intercontinental Championship around their waist? If you're watching live, let us know. There's a Bayley to belly suplex there. A cover there by Chelsea Green on Julia, but Julia kicked out, and Bayley now turns her attention to Roxanne Perez, and that gets broken up. And Lola Vice now, who's gone a little bit quieter, another unprettier from Chelsea Green to Julia, and there's a cover by Chelsea, and we got the 1 count, we got the 2 count, we got a new Women's Intercontinental Champion. No, we don't, because Julia, although she hasn't performed very well, has been extremely stubborn and won't let a 3 count stick. Bayley on the outside goes back under the ring for another weapon, and she chooses a chair this time and chooses Julia to dish out the damage to. Stephanie Vaquer just knocks Chelsea Green down off the top rope there, and now double axe handle to the back there of Lola Vice and a cover, but I don't think it's going to get to the 3 count because Roxanne Perez breaks it up. All 6 of these women have pretty much had near falls, but which one walks out of this arena with a brand new shiny championship? Look at Vaquer from the top rope there, the athleticism, and we got the 1 count. We got a 2 count. Is it Vaquer that wins? No, a kick out from Lola Vice instinctively kicked out, and we were mere milliseconds away from Vakur fulfilling her promise. And remember, you can get your superstar. Imagine one of your superstars in a match like this. That could happen by becoming a channel member. Now, 5 superstars in the ring. It's only Lola Vice who is outside. Bayley with the cover, but Julia breaks that up before it even gets started. And Julia eyeing up Chelsea Green. Bayley, I think, pissed off that Julia broke that pin count up. Baseball bat to Roxanne Perez. Frustration boiling over in Bayley. And Roxanne Perez does get to her feet. And there is another Pop Rocks there to Bayley. No cover, though. And Julia goes for another Northern Lights bomb. And as we get further into this match, you can see the women starting to slow down. You can see this match ebbing and flowing. It will have one hell of a furious section, and then it kind of calms down, and we're kind of in that calm now as we head backstage. And Ricky Saint says, I want to thank Nick Aldis for trusting me enough to put me in title contention. With the European Championship returning, I want to be the first superstar to hold it in this new era of WWE. I promise you, I will win this for you. Ricky Saint's kind of making a promise, a bit like Stephanie Vakur did, that he's going to win the qualifying match for the European Championship. And we came back just at a 2 count. Roxanne Perez on Julia. Stephanie Vakur with a big kick there to the chops there of Roxanne Perez. And as this match continues to bubble on, we are seeing so much action unfold. Vakur and Vice, the only 2 in the ring, and Julia has just been chucked in there as well. Roxanne Perez lying motionless on the outside, and Stephanie Vakur once again top rope. Such athleticism. And now the ring starts to fill up with the majority of the superstars, and I think Roxanne Perez just kind of toying with the others, but Bayley saw that and not taking any taunting. And Roxanne Perez has pissed off the wrong woman as Stephanie goes for a pin, but Julia once again breaks it up. Who is going to get the win in this match? It's anyone's. I can't call an actual winner. And we got another Northern Lights bomb there by Julia, and it is the 1 count. It's not even a 1 because Chelsea Green got there. You see what I mean? There is just so much going on. There's almost too much traffic in the ring at the moment. No 3 count will stick because the majority of the pins are being broken up, or these fantastic superstars are just kicking out. They are absolutely putting on a fantastic show for us tonight. And this is SmackDown's first ever match in this new series. So I hope you're enjoying it, because I am, as Chelsea Green now seems to have just got into some kind of rage using the sledgehammer, and she's been split open, but she does cover Roxanne Perez, but it's kicked out by Perez. And Chelsea Green is bleeding quite furiously from... Oh, look at that, the baseball bat from Lola Vice. Green already split open. She gets hit by a baseball bat a few more times. She might have to be taken out of this match in an ambulance. Or she could get herself injured. But everybody but Green in the ring now. We got another rose plant there by Bayley, and there's a cover on Vice, but broken up by Roxanne Perez. Another Northern Lights bomb by Julia. And a sledgehammer to the back of Julia, as Bayley is now the superstar that looks the most likely to win the Oh, and she's just having a go at the referee there. She's telling the referee to count faster. I think she was trying to get the pin. A Bayley to belly suplex on Chelsea Green. I think Bayley was going to pin Stephanie Vakur there, and she just kind of furiously shouted at the referee and told him to count faster, but never actually got the pin locked in. And there's another spinning back fist from Lola Vice. Her finisher is just so fast. She possesses so much speed. Another spinning back fist there. And Roxanne Perez at the mercy of Lola Vice. And Lola Vice now showing the athleticism. How much energy has she still got left? These women must be absolutely functioning off of fumes. The fatigue, the tiredness, the energy levels must be at an all-time low. And Julia going after Stephanie, but Stephanie now going in and getting her finisher, the SVB, locked in, and now goes for the pin on Julia, and it's the 1 count, it's the 2 count, it is the 3 count. Stephanie Vakur wins the Women's Intercontinental Championship in fascinating, in scintillating, in exciting style. And she did say she was going to win it earlier, and Stephanie Vakur is true to her word. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the first champion in this series, I might add. And there's confirmation that she proudly holds the Intercontinental Championship. But before we get any further or delve on into that, next up we have the 8-man over-the-top rope Battle Royale, which is a Royal Rumble qualifying match. And as these superstars make it into the arena, and first out is Shinsuke Nakamura, the way that this match is going to work, we have 8 superstars. We had the female variant of this on Raw. The first tossed over the ropes will not be going to the Royal Rumble at all. The other 7 will qualify for the Royal Rumble, and the winner of this over-the-top rope Battle Royale will enter the Royal Rumble past the 20th entrant mark. So there is a humongous advantage in line, for whoever wins this bout. And with 8 incredible SmackDown superstars, we are in for a massive, massive treat as Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, makes his way into the arena. Everybody in the Delta Center is just up on their feet, clapping and applauding every superstar that makes their way to the ring. And Jey Uso, his infamous crowd entrance, is here, and he's yeeting along with the WWE Universe, the Yeeter of Worlds. Main event, Jey Uso is another top superstar that will be hoping to win this Royal Rumble. Remember, he did win last year's Royal Rumble. He's got to qualify. He could get the advantageous position that he enters past the 20th entrant mark. But the man we heard from earlier, it's L.A. Knight. Yeah! And if you guys become a member, you will get a yeah emoji that I am working on. And of course, we're going to be able to have so much more interaction if you become a channel member. I'm going to do the PLE pre-shows as membership exclusives. So you're going to want to be a member so you can access and watch them. And there will be so much more content in store. It truly is good value for money. So go and make sure you become a channel member. As Finn Balor makes his way into the arena, co-leader of the Judgment Day, Balor is going to be in top form. 10 years of Finn, says his t-shirt. And next up, it is Jacob Fatu, the lone werewolf. Possibly one of the favorites to win this match. I don't know, you let me know down below. Again, get interactive, get talking. Which superstar, which one of the 8 superstars are you most excited to see in action? Who do you think is going to win this match? Comment down below and then correct your comment if you were right or wrong after this match has ended. And of course, you guys can put your ideas of what you want superstars to get up to, rivalries they get involved in. It really is an interactive series. But next, it's all got quite phenomenal, I must say, because AJ Styles is out here in the Delta Center. And the WWE Universe have just popped at seeing AJ Styles walk out into the arena. This man is typically phenomenal. Can he have a phenomenal match and walk out with a Royal Rumble advantage? Only time will tell. But AJ Styles is out here looking to kind of make a name for himself once again. He's kind of disappeared in the top title picture. So it'd be nice to see AJ Styles really get back onto the top of his game. But the unlikely superstar in this match is Obafemi. And here he is, the Nigerian, possibly about to get into his first Royal Rumble. I don't think Obafemi's ever been in a Royal Rumble, so here is a fantastic opportunity for the Nigerian to get into the main event at the Royal Rumble PLE, which is in only 3 weeks' time. We've got so much in store until then. But this match gets underway, and all 8 men are in the ring. And look at the WWE Universe yeeting along with Jey Uso. That's definitely going to add fuel to his fire as he goes after Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, and Cody Rhodes tying up. Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura going against each other. And Obafemi getting the better of AJ Styles in the early segments of this match. Cody Rhodes off the top rope straight onto LA Knight. And LA Knight, I think, was a bit disappointed no one was talking about him. Obviously, he came out and was backstage earlier. And he said he was going to win this match. Will LA Knight get the win? Will he get the advantage for the Royal Rumble? Because remember, if you win this match, you're entering the Royal Rumble guaranteed past the 20th entrant mark. It's unique, it's never been done in WWE, and that is why this series is the best on YouTube. So make sure you do like, make sure you subscribe, and of course ring the notification bell so you never miss an upcoming episode, because we got so much in store. And this isn't going away anytime soon. And Obafemi has just reversed Cody Rhodes there. Again, another reminder, become a channel member, get your superstar in the series. Shinsuke turning his attention away from LA Knight, who now delves under the ring ropes just to kind of build back up some momentum. Big kick there by Jey Uso to the back of AJ Styles' head. And Cody Rhodes is just doing what Cody Rhodes does best and taking it to his opponents. But a little commentator curse there because Jey Uso has downed him. And Jey Uso has been looking really red hot in this match. He really has. Remember, the first superstar that goes over the ropes won't be going to the Royal Rumble. And confirmation that we saw the Wyatt Six beat Grayson Waller and Austin Theory in vicious, vicious style. Even after the match, brutalizing the pair of them with steel chairs. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy showing no mercy and just showcasing all the ferocity that the Wyatt Six is all about. It was a fierce match with Dexter Lumis getting heavily opened up. But they have actually qualified for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match at the Royal Rumble. More on that a little bit later. But the 8 men are all still in this match. We have lost nobody, so we are still yet to determine who's missing out on this Royal Rumble altogether. As Shinsuke Nakamura, what a great move there on LA Knight. And Finn Balor was very lucky there as Obafemi goes over the ropes and Shinsuke mistimed he tried to eliminate him, but he mistimed his move. And there is a Kinshasa to Obafemi, and the Nigerian could be about to be eliminated at the hands of Shinsuke Nakamura. Goes over the ropes and is eliminated. Obafemi will not. There's a crossroads there to AJ Styles. So much is going on, it's hard to keep track of it all, but Obafemi is not going to the Royal Rumble, and we've lost AJ Styles as well, who luckily will be going to the Royal Rumble. No advantage for him, though. And imagine, 30 seconds earlier, that could have been AJ Styles missing out on the Royal Rumble. Super kick from Jey Uso to LA Knight. Shinsuke Nakamura reverses Jey Uso. And Cody Rhodes, the bionic elbow there to Finn Balor. And Balor hasn't been particularly impressive in this match. Goes over the ropes and gets eliminated by the hands of Cody Rhodes. We are down to 5 superstars now, all wrestling for that Royal Rumble advantage. And what a Samoan drop there from Jacob Fatu to LA Knight. And now he's on the top rope with a humongous splash, but he misses. And I want to show confirmation that Channing Stacks Lorenzo won the qualifying match for the European Championship. Ricky Saints didn't, although he came out earlier and made a promise that he wanted to win it for the WWE Universe. It was Channing Stacks Lorenzo that will be going into the European Championship match at the Royal Rumble. And we're back to the 5 in the ring in this Royal Rumble qualifying match. It has been going at breakneck speed. And there's a clothesline there from LA Knight to Shinsuke, who goes under the ropes. Cody Rhodes trying to eliminate main event Jey Uso, but is reversed in doing so. And Jey Uso back in the safety of the ring. And over the ropes he goes again. And reverses Cody Rhodes, who almost eliminated the main event. LA Knight with a big splash. And that's reversed or avoided there by by Jacob Fatu. Suplex there from Jey Uso to LA Knight. Reminder, the Royal Rumble is in 3 weeks' time, and I don't know what Shinsuke was doing there, but whatever it was, it looked like a botch. And it looks like we're about to lose Jacob Fatu, who's been eliminated by Jey Uso. Jey Uso has been in scintillation. Jey Uso's winning this match. That's my prediction. All of these matches are simulated, by the way. I'm not controlling anybody. This is all the... Oh my god, we've just lost Shinsuke Nakamura. We're down to 3. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. And Cody Rhodes with a reversal goes for the dropkick. Jey Uso trying to get his hands on Cody. And Jey Uso is bleeding heavily. He's been wounded, busted open. I don't know where or who by. And again, we go backstage and Chelsea Green says, that wasn't fair. I'm not feeling too good and I had something in my eye for the majority of that match. Stephanie took advantage of that and snuck a win. That should be my title. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Chelsea Green whinging backstage, and that's a petty excuse if I'm honest. You just weren't good enough on the night, Chelsea. But we do head back to the final three in this Royal Rumble qualifier. Will Cody, Jey Uso or LA Knight get the Royal Rumble advantage? It's not going to be Cody because he's just been eliminated. And that's either Jey Uso's second or third elimination in this Royal Rumble qualifier. But LA Knight straight away on the attack. And LA Knight there going straight after Jey Uso, not letting him bask in any of the glory that he wanted to receive. And Stephanie McGurr has tweeted, Chelsea with her lame excuses. If the bitch wants a shot at the title, I'll happily oblige. Royal Rumble, anyone? Have we just got a Royal Rumble match? Stephanie McGurr going up against Chelsea Green for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Would you guys like to see that match? And oh, we just lost Jey Uso. LA Knight is the winner of this bout, and he will be heading to the Royal Rumble with an advantage. He has secured entry into the Men's Royal Rumble past the 20th entrant mark. Everybody, I want to hear you put it down in the comment section. LA Knight, yeah! The man has just secured what could be one of the biggest wins of his career. And confirmation on your screen of all those who have qualified from both Raw and SmackDown for the Men's Royal Rumble. LA Knight obviously has got the advantage as well. But tonight's main event sees Roman Reigns take on Solo Sikoa. It's Bloodline v Bloodline. Final Chief versus Tribal Chief. Blood v Blood as the OTC. The Final Chief, Roman Reigns, who stated earlier that he is making a more regular comeback to the WWE television shows. And I, for one, can't wait. More Roman equals more bums on seats. So it is absolutely fascinating to see the return of Roman Reigns. And he's in a Royal Rumble qualification match. The Roman Reigns from the Bloodline would have been way too egotistical to accept this. He'd have just demanded to get into the Royal Rumble. But a man who does love to demand, a man who's vicious and somewhat psychotic at times, it is his cousin, Solo Sikoa. This man is dangerous and will provide extremely stiff competition for Roman Reigns. Here he is making his way. Oh God, look at him, just not taking his eyes off of Roman Reigns. You can see just the focus that is in Solo Sikoa at the moment. And these two men they're gonna leave it all in the ring. I absolutely assure you of that. But like always, down in the comments section, put down who you think is gonna win this match, as Solo early offensive attack on Roman Reigns. And he does go for a leg drop, but Roman has reversed it. But what a clothesline from Solo early on. But Roman now with a suplex there to Solo Sikoa. Remember, this isn't just a intimate personal rivalry. It is also a Royal Rumble qualifier as well. Which man will be entering, will be joining the 7 other superstars in the Men's Royal Rumble? We are going to find out in tonight's main event. And of course, if you're enjoying the episode, leave a like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upcoming episode. But Roman now in the ascendancy in this match. But Solo reverses and now gonna try and get a powerbomb delivered to Roman Reigns, and the powerbomb connects right in the center of the ring. Solo choosing not to go for a cover, wanting to deliver more damage and going after the left hand of Roman Reigns, taking the Roman Empire down piece by piece. And a reversal there by Roman. And oh my God, Tonga Loa is out here trying to support his tribal chief, inverted commas, but goes straight after Roman. And Roman is in trouble as Tonga Loa now goes after. This is a no disqualification match as well, but Tonga Loa, this has backfired on the on Solo Sikoa's bloodline because Roman Reigns is just taking Tonga Loa apart. And that's backfired. Tonga now getting a beat down for his interruption in this match. And the WWE Universe, look at them. They are absolutely loving it. That little kid there in the crowd getting a front view seat of Tonga Loa getting absolutely decimated. And look at Solo trying to help, but the referee holding him back. Almost giving Roman a little bit of breathing space on the outside. And he's tossed Tonga Loa into the ring and inadvertently created a 2-on-1 scenario. And Solo Sikoa there with a big punch. And Tonga Loa had enough of Roman Reigns and deciding to go backstage. Big distraction, which ultimately worked in Solo Sikoa's favor. And Solo now, again, targeting the right hand this time of Roman Reigns. Trying to go after a grip. And now there is a cover. And we've got, Solo using those ropes. And he does break out. And the WWE Universe loving what they see. Just look at the smiles on each and every single WWE fan. Solo now going after Roman. Roman reverses it with a huge headbutt there to Solo. And Solo now gets tossed into the turnbuckle. And Roman getting the better of his cousin with punches. And we're heading backstage. And we're not. We're finding out what happened earlier. And Nia Jax won her qualification match, Royal Rumble qualification match against Raquel Rodriguez, and Nia Jax will be in the Women's Royal Rumble. Confirmation there on your screen as we head back to this match, and there is a big punch by Roman Reigns. Solo in a whole world of trouble. Even Tonga Loa couldn't help Solo get the better of his cousin. And now he does get the better of his cousin. Damn the curse of the commentator. But Solo getting Roman to his feet, but he's reversed. And Roman once again now going for his own power bomb. No, he's reversed as Solo flips the tribal chief, the final chief, I should say, over his shoulders. And he's down on the ground, but Roman not to be put away. The strength and might of both these men is fantastic. Clothesline as this now spills to the outside of the ring. And Solo Sikoa again stamping down on the hands there. Is he bleeding? I can't work out if Roman's bleeding from the hand there. Oh my god, look at Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa, double axe handle. From about 10 feet in the air. Connects with the cranium of Roman Reigns. And he slowly and gingerly gets to his feet. And Solo goes and gets a kendo stick. The kendo stick now being used by Roman. That's backfired on Solo. And Roman now using the kendo stick to deliver more damage to Solo Sikoa to hopefully finally get the win in this bout. And Roman's going to have to get Solo in the ring because this match can only be won within the squared circle. And we're already, I think, at the 7 count. We're just about to get to an 8 count. And remember, the Royal Rumble in 3 weeks' time. But I can't talk about that at the moment because we've got so much going on. And both these men are about to be counted out. We're at the 8 count. And Solo gets in the ring. And Roman follows at the 9 count. So nearly both got counted out there. And Solo reversed by Roman Reigns once again. And Roman back on top. Goes for a cover. And is Solo going to be put away here? Are we going to get the 3 count? There's the 1 count. Just a 1 count. Solo, such a strong, not just physically, but mentally, to kick out of that. And we got another interruption. It's Tama Tonga now out here. This is the second interruption in this match. And Tama Tonga going after Roman Reigns. But once again, Roman reverses it. And another bloodline. Oh, Superman punch, which missed. Another bloodline interaction seems to have backfired because Roman gets the Superman punch on Tama Tonga. Solo Sikoa's bloodline just can't catch a break in a spear there to Solo. And a cover there by Roman. And now the 1 count. It is the 2 count. And Solo kicks out. So far, both the interruptions from Solo Sikoa's bloodline have been ineffective. Roman has survived the onslaught from not just Solo Sikoa, but Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. And Tama Tonga, who was about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Oh, Roman's bumped into the referee, accidentally, of course, and now goes with some athleticism. And the WWE Universe lapping this up. I don't think they know who's going to win this match. I think they're cheering for Roman, but Solo is on top at the moment. And another powerbomb there by Solo. And now Solo. Solo has been very methodic, very cerebral with his attacks, choosing to go and kind of break Roman down by the various body parts. Perhaps maybe trying to stop him do a Superman punch by injuring those hands. Obviously, we saw him earlier going after the legs, but Roman again gets involved. Neck breaker, back on top. And this match again like a pendulum. Just when I think Roman's on top, Solo reverses. Just when I think Solo's on top, Roman returns. And there's a Superman punch. And Roman now going for a spear. And is the spear going to connect it? Oh no, Solo's reversed it. Wow. Solo and Roman, this is definitely worthy of being the main event tonight. It has been just absolutely barbaric. It has been fascinating. It's why this episode is called The Final Chief. Because the Final Chief, will he be just that? Or will the Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, head to the Royal Rumble? And Roman, look at the frustration now, just choking out his cousin. The referee didn't even get involved there, but Roman realizing that he had to beat the count there. And Roman now gets Solo down onto the canvas, and Roman can feel it. I think he can feel the win just moments away. And Roman tosses Solo into the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl side slam. And again, oh my God, that's JC Matteo making his SmackDown debut. And JC Matteo, obviously part of Solo Sikoa's bloodline. And could JC Matteo make a dent on Roman in this match? Goes for the chair and into the ring. And Roman does get an elbow drop. And JC Matteo, is he going to be... Oh my God, these two going at it. And JC has so far, well, he definitely has been more effective with both Tongaloa and Tama Tonga. Remember to get your superstar in the series by becoming a channel member, or just if you want to support us, become a channel member. Oh my God, JC Matteo eyeing up Roman Reigns for a finisher, and he does connect. JC Matteo may have just won this match for Solo Sikoa. My voice is getting hoarse. I don't know what to expect in this match. Remember, it's all simulated. It's not me controlling it. And JC Matteo now leaves a prone and lifeless Roman Reigns for Solo Sikoa to pick up and feed off. And Solo, if he wins this match, it's down to the Bloodline's involvement. Just a 1 count. Wow, Roman has still got plenty left in the tank. This man, the longest reigning WWE champion in the modern era, is showcasing just quite why he is. And now Solo Sikoa with a Samoan spike, but Roman reverses. And now Roman gets the submission locked in. Is Solo gonna tap? Is this the moment Solo taps? He does it. The strength of Solo Sikoa to only get out of that, but lift Roman well and truly off his feet. And Solo with the elbow. And we've got ring steps, steel chairs in the match. We've had 3 interruptions, and the steel steps just cascade down onto the sternum. And a spear by Roman Reigns. This match just goes one way and then the other. Roman with the spear. It's a 2 count, and Solo kicks out. Who is going to win this match? Who's going to walk out with the Royal Rumble advantage? Who's going to be the actual Tribal Chief? And if you're enjoying this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel as Roman now delivers those punches to Solo Sikoa. And the steel chair just conveniently there at the feet of Roman Reigns. But Solo does another spear. Thought Solo was going to try and take advantage, but there's the 1 count. There is the 2 count, and it's a 3. No, Solo kicks out again. My goodness me, how many near counts has Solo survived? And Roman, you can tell Roman's angry. He's had to fend off Solo and his entire stable in this bout. And notice, no one has come out to help Roman. No Jey Uso, no Jimmy Uso. Roman is well and truly on his own. And now trying to take a page out of Solo Sikoa's book by delivering a power bomb, and it does connect on the chair, so that could definitely have added a bit more damage. There's the 1 count, there's the 2 count, and Solo kicks out yet again. What does Roman have to do to put this match away? Desperation kicking in and using the chair and going for another pin. And the referee counts. 1 count, 2 count, 3 yards, not the 3 count. Oh my God. Solo's a machine. Roman. although he's got the better of his cousin, he just can't put him away, but a Superman punch connects. Double axe handle for measures. And now Roman eyeing up yet another spear. This could be Solo's swan song as the spear. Does it connect? It does. Roman Reigns gonna get the cover in. He does go for the cover on Solo. And Solo now. There's the 1 count. There is the 2 count. It is the 3 count. Roman Reigns finally puts this rivalry to bed. The final chief, besting the tribal chief, makes his way into the Royal Rumble. The WWE Universe, I think, are thankful that Roman wins that. Of course they want to see Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble. There will be those out there that were desperate to see Solo in the Royal Rumble, but it's not happening. And in such a chaotic match, confirmation that Roman Reigns is added to the Royal Rumble match. I need to catch my breath. I need to get my voice back. Confirmation of all of the females. Nia Jax being added to the Royal Rumble for her win earlier in the night. And confirmation there that Stephanie Vaquer won the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Confirmation that Channing Stacks beat Andrade and Ricky Saints. And we've got confirmation that the Wyatt Six beat Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And here is our roster being updated with Stephanie Vaquer as the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Stay tuned for another episode.